Hey guys, Kyra here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you already been here, thanks for coming back. So it is that time of the year. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my Sephora VIB sale recommendations and my wish list. So if you want to see, then keep on watching. Before we start, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a video, and follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so I watched a couple of recommendations video and I did not hear anybody mention this at all. So before I start, I'm just going to throw this out there and you can do whatever you want with it. So if you are insider or VIB, what I would recommend you do is go directly to the brand's website and see if they're having a better sale or giving you a better offer than you would get from the VIB sale. Because of Corona, everybody is having a sale right now. For example, if you go to the McGRATH website and you want to get both the powder and the concealer, they do have it in a bundle that is not available on Sephora, that is already discounted. Plus they are having a 20% off spring sale, so that is way more discount than you would get from the Sephora website. So I would recommend you go to the brand's website and see if you get a better offer. Fenty Beauty has sales every Wednesday and every Friday. They do some discounts on their website, so I would recommend you check those out before you use your 10% when you could probably get 30 or 20% off. The sale starts on April 17th if you are Rouge, and you get 20% off. If you are VIB, you get 15% off, and it starts on April 21st. If you are Insider, you get 10% off, and it starts on April 23rd. Alright, so the first product that I have is this Beauty Blender concealer. I don't know, I feel like this concealer isn't hyped up, and I think it's because of just bad history with Beauty Blender, but this concealer, like, it is full coverage if you are looking for coverage, creamy, doesn't crease. Like, this concealer is it. It is amazing. I'm in love with this concealer. Like, I honestly, buying this concealer, I did not expect much from it because of, you know, what happened with Beauty Blender. But like, I think they should turn this concealer into a foundation and just start all over again. But this is worth it. If you are looking for a new concealer to try, you should definitely try this one. Once again, when it comes to primer, the only thing that I have to recommend is my Milk Hydro Grip primer. Like, this primer works well with every single foundation, every skin tone, every season. I use this foundation in the summer, in the winter, with whatever foundation. Like, this is currently the only primer that I am using, and it never disappoints, like, no joke. So if you are looking for a new primer, I would recommend this one. Alright, you guys, so I have two products from Fenty Beauty. I have the Fenty Beauty setting powder, and this is in the shade Honey. I use the shade Honey on a daily basis, but I got the shade Cashew in a sample size, tried it, loved it. I didn't even wait on the sale to repurchase the shade Cashew, but I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. This setting powder blends like a dream. It is literally butter. It is amazing. This is the best setting powder I've ever used since my Laura Mercier translucent powder. If you can compare a powder to Laura Mercier, then you know it is a really good powder, and this is it. If I would recommend any setting powder that is high-end, this is it, or my Laura Mercier. Nothing more. That's it. The next product that I have from Fenty Beauty is their, what is this called, Killawatt foil. I use this as a blush, and it is in the shade Ruby Riches. This is what it looks like. I got this around the holiday time. It is amazing. This is the only foil that I own from Fenty Beauty. As I said, I use this as a blush, but it's one of those blushes that if you use it, you don't necessarily need a highlighter because it does have a glow to it. So yeah, I would highly recommend this. This is amazing. This is a must-have blush. You guys, so I have three glosses. I am just going to mention them for the sake of mentioning them, but every time I do a video about favorites or recommending anything, I talk about these glosses. And this is my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Glass Slipper. As I said, I know it's not clear anymore, but it's the Fenty Beauty Clear Gloss, my Artist Couture gloss in the shade Uncensored 2.0, and my Pat McGrath gloss in the shade Flesh Fantasy. that's it. If you want to hear about glosses, I have a video where I spoke about all of my favorite glosses, so I will link that down below. Alright, you guys, so that is everything that I have to recommend. Yeah, I know it's not a lot, but as I said, I did not purchase anything, or if I did buy anything, it's just not here as yet. So I'm just going to jump right into my wish list and let you guys know what is in my cart. I am going to I'm going to try and put images on the screen so you can like see what I'm talking about. So the first thing is the Fenty Beauty What It Do mist. Like, I've heard so much good things about this mist. Like, it is supposed to be, it's not a setting spray, but it's supposed to be like a MAC Fix Plus, so I'm really excited about that. The new Fenty Beauty cream bronzers that are coming out and the cream blushes, I'm super excited about that. I think they're coming out with probably 6 or 8 blushes, yeah, and of the 8 I am looking at the shade Summertime Wine. That is probably the only one that like caught my eyes. I was hoping to get something a little bit more orange, but the one that is there that is actually orange is literally just too bright, so I am going to settle for the shade Summertime Wine, and for the bronzer I'm going to get the shade Chocolate. I'm thinking about trying the ABH foundation as well, because I heard a lot of good things about it. I'm trying to like not use the same foundations over and over, so now that I'm out of my NARS foundation, which I'm going to be repurchasing by the way, I'm going to try the new ABH foundation as well. I'm also going to pick up a new primer. I'm going to get the Fenty Beauty primer, but not the, I have the first primer, but I'm going to get the hydrating one because everybody says it's good and I love a hydrating primer, so I'm going to pick that one up as well. I also want to pick up I have a lot of products from Fenty Beauty. I also want to pick up the Diamond Balm. The one that just came out is, I don't have it in my basket, but yeah, I want to pick that one up, the one that just came out. So I also want to pick up the McGRATH concealer and the new powder that came out, but I just feel like it was just too expensive, so I was like, you know what, let me just wait until a sale comes around and then I'll pick it up, so it's just not too expensive. All right, so I also want to pick up this Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. I saw Adriana Renee hype this up on her YouTube channel, so I was like, let me try it. Like, I remember watching the video when she spoke about the powder for the first time, and then when I was watching her recommendations video, I think probably yesterday, she hit pan on the powder, so it must be good, so I want to pick that up as well. I also want to get the Fresh Soy Makeup Cleanser. I tried it in a sample from Sephora. I like it. I feel like it's a really good cleanser for like a light face wash, like probably days that you're not wearing makeup, so I want to try that as well. And I also want to pick up this Sephora blush palette as well. I saw Adriana Renee talk about this one as well, so I want to pick that up. And I also want to pick up some lashes from ABH. Yeah, I also want to pick up the Artist Couture nude eyeshadow palette. I did buy a lipstick and a highlighter when it just came out, so I'm still waiting for those to get here, but I think I want to pick up the eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's just the perfect nude palette, so I want to get that as well. Hey guys, so that is everything that I would recommend, and that is everything that I'm thinking about getting. If you guys have any recommendations, please leave them in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in some way. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.